Hey, what's up? It's your boy here, Jedi Plays 450, back at it again with another video, another album review. This time I am reviewing Freudian by Daniel Caesar. This is definitely out of my ballpark. You know, I don't usually listen to R&B, especially not. Okay, well, I just don't listen to R&B, I guess. Not a lot, right? But this was a recommendation by somebody that I know that I will not be disclosing. But yeah, Freudian. I should have checked when this released. It released on August 25th, 2017. That actually surprises me because I did not know it was released like nearly 10 years ago. 2017 is almost 10 years ago. That is crazy. But anyways, August 25th, 2017, R&B album, Daniel Caesar. Let's just get into it. First track is Get You, featuring Kali Uchis. Whatever. Preface, I will not be saying a lot about this album because, you know, it's out of my ballpark. I didn't have a lot to say about it, and I will say why I don't have a lot to say about it at the end. But Get You, the first song, I think it's a good opener because it, you know, it sets the vibe. That's what I always want to see in an opener. It's an R&B song. It's chill. The feature is for like 2 seconds, but I mean, maybe that's standard for a feature on this type of album. But that kind of went by quickly. The next song is Best Part, and that is definitely my favorite song. It's also the most popular song, probably his most popular song ever, and I completely understand why. Now, it might be my favorite song because I have preconceived notions of it, like it being played in like graduations or like weddings and stuff. And it's honestly nice to hear in all of those contexts. Even on its own, it just reminds me of that feeling, that good feeling, that bittersweet feeling. And the song being able to capture that in and of itself and carry it along, I think it's beautiful. Yeah, I listed all of those things. Makes me smile. The only thing that I would say about it is that I just don't like the main lyric, which is like, if life is a movie, oh, you're the best part. Like, everything else can have a best part. I don't know why it needs to specifically be a movie. I just kind of thought that was like a lyric that they thought sounded cool, but to me it doesn't. Sorry, that's a nitpick. It's a really good song otherwise. A really good song. Next song is Hold Me Down. That had a good drum. This is one of the songs where like this album has a lot of songs where it just like switches in the middle of the song to a completely different, well, not song because it's still the same song, but like to a completely different mood. And I'm like, I don't know if that really sits well with me. I don't think it does. It kind of just throws me off, and it's like, I just want, like, if I'm listening to a song, I just want it to be that song, unless it's like Bohemian Rhapsody or something, but that gets a special pass because it's Bohemian Rhapsody. So I digress. Not a big fan of that. I think it has good riffs whenever he's singing. Has a cool pixely synth thing in the second half of the song, like when it switches. The next song is New Roses, Transgressor's song. This one has a sort of a choir, heavenly harmonic or harmony going on here. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna put that in. I dubbed that over, but he does make that noise while there's another singer singing in the background. They are not listed on a feature, so you know, still a good singer. I still appreciate it. It switches again in the middle of the song, and that I think the second part has a really good bass. It's really like wow. Like, I don't know if the right word is twangy, but that sounds like what it sounds like. So I'm gonna say twangy. The next song is Loose. Seamless transition from the last song. I mean, I think all of them have seamless transitions, but I especially notice it here from New Roses to Loose. And Loose is another one of my favorite songs, mainly because of the instrumental in the first part of the song. it does kind of a switch in the middle, and again, it's like, but like whatever the instrumental is doing in the background, or whatever the instrumental is doing in the first part of the song, it's so like I had to like whenever I listened to it, I had to like stop what I was doing and just like listen. Like I locked in, bro. I was like, oh. Like the effect kind of wore off like the more times I played it, but like those first few listenings, I was like, oh my goodness, what the heck? What's going on with me? So yeah, it really made me react, and I really like that. Um, but yeah, that's what I have to say about that one. The next song is "We Find Love." It's uplifting. Like it has an uplifting vibe to it. I don't know how specifically else to say it because I feel like that's a good way to describe it. It has a good piano ending and transition into the next song, but otherwise it's like it's okay. And the next song is "Blessed." It's a nice reflective song. It's calm, bittersweet. It's a little repetitive, but it's definitely a highlight on the album. Yeah, I really don't have much to say about it. It's just a good song. The next song is "Take Me Away." It's nice and vibey. It's what I come to expect. You know, the R&B vibes. Um, Unremarkable to me. The next song is "Transform." By the end, it does feel like he's transforming. Like he's got this whole like auto tune vocal warping, whatever the frick is going on. So that's a pretty cool effect. But again, eh. So the next song after Transform is Freudian or Freudian. It's Freud because Sigmund Freud, I'm assuming, and that's the last song actually. Um, it's 10 minutes long, and clearly it has a purpose, right? It has a purpose. If I listened to the lyrics, I probably would have understood that purpose. But I'm a very surface level guy, especially when it comes to listening to music. It feels kind of bad to say that, but generally, I like music that sounds good. And a 10-minute song with a huge chunk in the middle of just silence. Now, I don't know if like maybe there's something really quiet in there. I don't know, but it's mostly just silence. Then he comes back and it's like the vibes of it bring back that kind of melancholy, like bittersweetness to it. Like he's really reflecting on something again. And I like that aspect. But the silence in the middle of the song, like, okay, that surely means something. But I don't really care because what the frick? What? I just want to know what it means. Maybe I should have done some research. This whole review is just going to show that maybe I just am not caring enough. You know, because that's it. That's the album. Um, it's honestly not my type of thing. I see why people like R&B is good. I think like I can mess with it, right? I mess with best part. Okay, favorite songs, best part and loose, or the first part of loose. But best part is the best part of this album because it's the most pleasant to my ear, and also blessed. Blessed was pretty good. Um, but yeah, I guess maybe I just need to dip my toes in a little bit more. Maybe I need to be listening whenever I'm listening to an album, like really just be listening to what's going on here. Or I could just sit and laze around and just be a surface level reviewer. I think that's what I'll choose. This album is all right, and I'll see you in the next album review.